how to integrate a vector database into Django application. Hello, my name is Simeon, and today I'll show how to use pgvector in Django application using a real example. So let's get started. The project I will use to show how I embed vector database, which is pgvector, into Django application is this one. It is similarix.com, and the purpose of the project is to find the most relevant results in your images. So basically, I use clip model. I'll show in a second in the code, but the idea here is to search for something and to get relevant results. For example, you can type something like this, or something like this, and you see the results, you get relevant results. And this is a Django application. I'll show in a bit the code and some important moments in my opinion. This video is basically a walk through this article. You can check the article, and this is how to integrate the vector database into a Django, and we are using pgvector. And here you have all the steps needed to install pgvector and to configure to your specific use case. You can see also some of the competitors like Pinecone, Waviate, Milvus. They're a different type of vector database which you can subscribe and use. I use in my project pgvector most of the time. I like those companies also, but yeah, for some of the purposes I use pgvector, and you can go and check how to install it. I'll show some important moments in this video which are, in my opinion, crucial to understand. And yeah, so we can start. First, let's open here the models. This is Django application, like I said many times, and this is the model for the files I have in this project. And here, when I install all the pgvector stuffs, here you can see the field, which is the vector field, which is imported here from pgvector Django. So pgvector has a specific class which you can use for this purpose. And yeah, this is the field here. It is 68 dimensional vectors. And something else which is very important here, because if you make the project like this, and when you perform a search, it will be very, very slow. So you need to create an index in PostgreSQL. And here is the index. I use HNSW index to this specific field here, and I call it in with this name. And we have some other little configurations which you can check in the article what are they about. But the most important here is to use index. You can check also the different type of indexes like EVF flat or HNSW. Here for this purpose I prefer HNSW because we don't have initially some data, and it is good to start without any data. So that's why here I prefer HNSW. But before to use this extension and in production, you need to make the migration. This is a sample how the migration in Django can be done. We import this vector extension, and we have this like operation here. And when we need to make some kind of something useful with this field, let's find it. So we have a class which is basically the purpose is to serve for vectorizing different type of images or text, and we use this model, OpenAI models, clip with this variant large patch 14, and when we have something like this, like file to vectorize, we use this model in batches and make the vectors and insert the vectors in the database. So this is here how it is made. So we have the file object, the field, and we have the embedding which is generated, and we save it with different configuration. I will not go too deep into this code. The main purpose of the video is to show a little overview of a real project and how it works in practice. So here, this is how it is done. And let's take a quick look at the database itself. So here, this is, let me find, not this one, but we need files like this. And here you can see the result basically of some images already inserted in the database. You can see the IDs and all the stuff we have in the file model. And most important here is to show the clip vectors, which look something like this. There are a bunch of numbers, the concept of vectors or embeddings. And here you have everything in database next to your images. In this case, it can be text, it can be something else which you can vectorize with clip model. And yeah, you have all the information, including important hashes, UIDs, and so on, the names. So you can perform basically filters in this database, and this is very cool. I have some other articles which describes in more details how the filters are used and what is the purpose of these filters. And yeah, this is in short. You can check the article for more information. And also you can subscribe to my website unfoldai.com, where you can get instantly notified when I release the new book for making rack systems. And that's everything. Thank you so much for attention. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you and have a great day.